What's going on? Welcome to the DZ Report. Don't you know I love haters? Love them all, love them all. Wish I had longer arms, hug you all. I hug you all. So, Alien Earth. This was probably like one of the best adaptations of Alien that we've seen in a long time. Like straight up, like this has been one of the best. We've never seen a movie in this type of fruition where, you know, where you have a child's consciousness be put inside of a cyborg or synthetic is what they call it in the Alien universe. So you got it. You got a synthetic, basically, who you get the consciousness of children that are about to pass away. Basically, the boy wonder, who is the main antagonist in this. Yeah, it's funny, huh? You got an alien picture and you got somebody that's more of an antagonist than Watani. Watani had it on the ship, and what we find out later in the show, the ship was sabotaged. The ship was supposed to get to its destination. However, the boy wonder paid somebody, told him that they would pay him and do all type of things for him, where the man basically was like, all right, bet. And all of this dysfunction started happening. And of course they found out about him, took him out. But before that, one of the creatures, which was one of the hatchlings, latched on to somebody, and they don't know how it got there, but they were attacked when they went down to check the compartments, and that thing got loose. And then of course we saw the first 2 episodes, it did its damage. The xenomorph was kind of different on this one, little more, not no personality, but a little more aggressiveness and a little more wittiness. The one thing that we wanted to see was the motion and movement from the xenomorph's point of view. And I love that, how they captured it. They captured it in the beginning when the woman was being chased. She was being chased and everything all through the corridors of the ship. So once that happened and everything, it was like, all right, bet. So I can't think of the guy's name, but the man, the cyborg, of course, you had cyborgs, you had synthetics, and then you had the hybrids. Now, this is the thing that just bothers me. And this just shows you that we have movies and shows that show us, if you put everything into AI or anything in robots, man-made, it always turns back on us. Like, man's biggest weakness is a lot of them want to be God, or they want to be kings. And that's what the boy Prodigy wanted to be. He wanted to be a god. He wanted to basically rub it in everybody's face like, yeah, this is what I do. It was all about control. Like, he wanted to feel like a big man, because he was always pushed around as a kid. You could tell he was bullied as a kid, always talked about, and now he got the power to do whatever he wants. And from that standpoint, we get left with bringing the alien specimens onto his island, which was the dumbest idea from the beginning, because your security isn't as good as you think it is. And we've always seen this in Alien, where it's like, people, you can't control these things. Now you add different species to the table, It was crazy. The little eye alien was wilding out. Like, people felt it was a smart idea to deal with that type of thing. That thing you take out, because that thing has been around probably decades or centuries. You don't know the lifespan of that creature. That creature was documenting your movements, everything. That creature's thing is to take over wherever it's at. And hopefully in Alien Earth Season 2, we can get to see a lot of these monsters at work. But of course, Wendy and them, which was Marcy, they all had their name changed. The problem with this was the boy Wonder was overthinking and overplaying his hand. You don't send children into a job, and that's what the head synthetic was trying to tell him that was in the field. Like, look, like, we don't have the capacity to deal with this. And then he was like, oh, let's send Wendy out there. You put the power of a supercomputer inside of a mind of a kid who has a endless wonder of imagination. That was the dumbest idea. And this goes to show you, the smarter you are, really the dumber you are. Because you're so smart, you don't have common sense. And I've noticed this about people who are very intelligent. They lack common sense. They do. They lack common sense. They can't do the little things. Now, some can. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm just saying from my personal experience, when dealing with people who are very, very intelligent, they don't have common sense at all. And the thing with him is he thought he had control. He never had control at any point of the show. Seriously. He never had control of his surroundings. And see, the thing about it is, when you're in anywhere, like real life or wherever you're at, or in a job field, or you have a family, you have to be aware of your surroundings, and he wasn't. A lot of times he was trying to, when he had her mimic, of course, mimic the alien, because of course they took her brother's heart and they grew their own alien, the xenomorph, whatever. That's when she, of course, controlled it. She could control it because, of course, she's a synthetic, but she's basically a synthetic with a human mind. So they call that a hybrid. The cyborg, of course, has features of machinery in them, like in their body parts or certain stuff, like their organs, but they still are human. So every time the xenomorph got close to him, he would escape when he landed, because he knew if you don't show fear, you're good. So you could tell he's been studying it. He knows what it wants. He knows everything about it. Things go off the hedges when Wendy brings her brother in, who, I mean, everybody on this did a great job, but to me, the brother man with the that played the cyborg, he was my favorite character. Him and the the head synthetic guy. I can't think of their names right now. I apologize. They got like a blonde whitish hair. If you're in the comment section, give me the names of the characters again, because I'm doing this off of memory. I wanted to get this out the way because I got other stuff I got to do. I wanted to do a live on this, but hey, it happens. So again, Alien Earth gets a 4 stars out of 4. I love the ending where, of course, you had the baby alien who, of course, was born from one of the professors who got mad and turned off all the hybrids tracker beacons. So all of them at the end with the boy was put into the jail cell. Of course, the little eye thing tried to attack her brother. They got that off of him. And now it took over a unalive body, which means that this thing functions wherever it can find a host, whether unalived or alive, it can use it. And then you saw the plant thing. Of course, you knew the black woman was going to get done dirty, because the black characters always get done dirty. And the plant thing swallowed her up and basically suffocated her. So again, this taught you that you can't control everything. But that's how all the Alien movies were. I love the ending. I think the ending had a great fitting to have a continuation to another season. It was very fitting to have, of course, you saw the baby alien next to the bigger xenomorph, and basically it was learning. It was teaching it. And now you got Wendy, which now, I think it was a comic book where it was a queen mother, an organism that was over all of the queen aliens and all the xenomorphs, and it was able to communicate on a telepathic wavelength. So that's why you see when xenomorphs pass away, like when they're born again, they or when another piece of them is born, they're ready to go, because they already got what to do. They already know what they need to do. They got everything down pat. So again, this was a great show, very good, very. I love the what do you call it? The execution. See, you can write something, or you can make a movie or animation, but if the execution ain't good, then it's like, what's the point? Like I said, it was great to watch. It was great to watch. It was beautiful, beautiful shots of everything, like the direction, the picture, everything was great. I enjoyed it. Like I said, 4 stars out of 4. You can watch it all again. I wish it could have all came out at once, because it's a good show to watch. Like, to go back and watch everything from beginning to the end is great. It's great. So Wendy at the end basically took over everything. I knew that was a bad idea when it was said. I said, oh, well, she can basically take over everything that's technology and basically just shut y'all out. And that's what happened. Like, humans are so dumb. Like, it's funny to me. People think we've evolved. We really haven't evolved. We have devolved. We've devolved, like, horribly. And I mean, it just gets worse. Now everyone wants this to be a part of Predator. Let's let the franchises do what they do. Predator, of course, has Badlands coming out in a couple months. Let's see if that's a hit. I want these franchises to do their thing on their own, and then you could cross them over in the comic books, because Disney got a hold of them. I'm so glad Disney didn't mess it up. That's why I'm glad Fox did it. They put it on Hulu and Fox, which I was so happy that they let the guy who was directing it actually do his thing, let him tell his story, because a lot of times people come in and just F everything up. Just F it all up. So, but people are trying to put this and Predator together. Not yet. Let's let both universes do what they got to do. So, thank you for listening. I forgot to tell y'all to hit the like button. Please hit the like button if you made it this far. Hit the subscription. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell, the notification bell to select all, so you can receive upcoming notifications. And if you do love what you hear, you can donate to the page. I got the Cash App. I will have that present in the comment section, or in the live chat. I'll have it on present. So thank y'all for y'all love and y'all blessings, man. We are out. This is the DZ Report signing off. Peace.